Been weather or some shit.
We can have lots of fun.
Yep.
Let me mute that up real quick. How y'all doing today? This is just the pre-show show. We just getting in our groove right now. I'm really getting in my groove. Fonzie just chilling right now. And we will be right fucking back.
We've been together for a long time, baby. Do you have to leave?
Okay, buddy. No notes today. Freestyle Flamers Pod. Can I say that? Can I say Freestyle Flamers Pod?
I don't know.
Alright. Here we go. Oh shit. Where's the shit? Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the originators, the instigators, the great debaters.
No masters.
It's the Fact Check Podcast, episode 156.
I'm one of your hosts, Fly Fonzarelli, a.k.a. Fly Fieri, the Master Chef, a.k.a. Red Cup Fonzie, a.k.a. Pre-Roll Poppy, a.k.a. the Whip Game's Uncle Jerome, a.k.a. Mr. Never Wear the Same Do-Rag twice. If you're not buying, don't ask the price.
Big money, bitch, and I'm your other host, Big Wave, a.k.a. Franklin St. Grimes, a.k.a. Big Bucho, a.k.a. Brother Malcolm X3, a.k.a. Raw Skinny Frankie Grimes.
This shit is brought to you by FCLG, that's the First.Class.Lifestyle.Group, and the MDMA Lifestyle Wave, a.k.a. the underground content kings of this podcast shit. We are now streaming on all social media networks and DSPs, including but not limited to.
You got a little bit of Spotify, you got some Apple Music, iHeartRadio, Player FM, TuneIn app, Podbean, Podomatic, Caster, Pandora, YouTube Music, SoundCloud, Reddit, Discord, Twitter, Facebook Live, IG Live, TikTok, OnlyFans, Xvideos.com, Pornhub.com, XNXX.com, Pornzog.com, 4chan, 6chan, North Korean Underground Radio, and many, many more platforms that we can neither name, describe, or highlight due to legal circumstances. Free only. And last but certainly not least, the MDMALifestyleWAVE.com and wherever else you get your funky, dusty, musty, busted ass podcast. This is the longest running weekly episodic podcast in Baltimore, Maryland.
With two hosts that record in a basement. I got a water over here.
I got juice.
My man got some juice.
You got some black cherry gelato, some shit like that. I don't know, nigga. Shout out to the rest of the MDMA Lifestyle Wave, aka the CMB Wave Gang, aka you don't have to like it, you don't have to love it, but it's the best thing going today. That's the First Lady, Sorabella J with the good art, the Commissioner, Messy Guns, the Outlaw, Josie Wales, Pastor Trey Holiday, Shells the Hootie Mac, Louis Chubbs and the whole Tremania, Dice Man, Jules the Gem and Big Fame from Aeon, Cliffy Hustle, Big Squatch, Sora Hendricks aka Pork Chop, Bucho aka Bucci Man, Ratchet Ass Socks, and last but not least, OG motherfucking Pockets, nigga. We here. My dumb ass. That was the best intro we've ever fucking done. And I fucked up the end, yo. Fuck me.
I will give you a show like you have never, ever seen before. Why is it? Because I can.
Why, Fonzie, how you doing today?
I'm alright. I feel like I got up a little later than normal today.
Woke up this morning.
Like 8 o'clock.
Okay. You said that was later or earlier?
That's later.
Okay.
So I'm normally up, like, just because of my work schedule, I'm normally up around 6, even on a day off.
Shout out to the grown.
So,
hard-working men out here.
My wake and bake was a little later than normal.
Okay.
So I'm feeling the after effects of that. I'm like sitting here like, damn. I literally smoked 2 blunts, got up and walked out the house.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
Man, all the shit's like on the ride over, it was hitting me, and I'm like, oh man.
You're in the Matrix right now.
So
put too much fun on that again?
Nah, this was blunts. This wasn't even a if I do the funnel, it's in the paper. I learned my lesson with that night of that Pusha T show.
Oh yeah, never again. Shout out
that
to that
Exxon right there, security and that Rolling Road. The Exxon right there by the Smoothie King.
Yeah.
Nigga, I pulled over there that night and Earl in that motherfucker.
Oh shit.
I got out the
After
highway.
the festivities?
Before?
Oh shit.
Remember I came and was like, you don't got no waters? You was like, nah. I was like, all right. I was cooked.
Gotta keep it rolling, nigga. That's grown ass shit.
Too much grabber. I was in the car like, oh, because I smoked half of it in the crib getting ready.
Yeah.
Then I was smoking the rest on the ride over.
What's the proper grass to grabber ratio, bro?
I don't know.
We need to know. Streets need to know.
You kind of got to figure that out. Trial and error.
I'm a sprinkler.
Me too.
I'm a pinch and sprinkle. That's it.
But see, so what I used to do instead of buying grabber already made, like I would take my own fronto, like my pieces that I wouldn't use.
Yeah.
I would let it dry out and I would crush that up.
You think that's what it was, yo?
That's exactly what it was.
Yo had that real Fonto. That shit crazy, nigga. Well, y'all, we got an action-packed show for you guys today. If you want to keep up with the topics and everything, make sure you check out that ticker at the bottom. Make sure you go to the MDMALifestylewave.com and make sure, as always, you visit our sponsors for today's show. First up, we got Fiverr Logo Maker. You can create a logo you'll love for your brand with a Fiverr Logo Maker. Get a logo with your brand's look and feel based on beautiful logo designs made by Fiverr's designers. Edit your logo with an easy-to-use tool or request a designer to add their professional touch. Get branded guidelines, social media designs, and much, much more to create a memorable brand everywhere. You just want to check out that link in the description. Get a little discount on the wave, you feel me?
Yo, do you follow this page on Instagram?
What's up, big bro?
Certified Walks?
Nah, it's like gangster walks.
Nigga.
It's the gangster walks of all gangster walks.
Ooh, get it, cuz. Get it, cuz. Get it, cuz. Stomp.
You really don't see him like that. You feel me? That's a rare one right there. That's a rare one, rare find right there. Shout out to Gangsta Walk. You're gonna have to send me that.
I put it in the
Appreciate
in the
it.
stream.
Appreciate you, man. Before
With the
we
baby. With the baby.
Oh, hell no.
With the baby in her arms.
Get it, cuz. Get it, cuz. Get it, cuz.
make you want to throw. Nigga.
Yeah, there'll be days I'll be sitting there at work, just scrolling all that shit like, nigga fucking it up.
Make a nigga want to throw that seal, cuz. What's one word you say by default that could potentially offend other people? For me, it's cuz.
Yo, I know a lot, like, see, most of the niggas I know that use cuz of that lifestyle. So, like, like it's like one of my homies I was like around a lot for a minute, and he would use it all the time. So I like kind of had to be like, all right, let me not like start using that shit a lot, because I know a lot of people from the other side as well.
Okay.
So it's like, that's why bro is a good medium.
Yeah, but bro, every brother ain't a brother,
Everybody
yo.
ain't your bro.
You know what I mean?
My man, yo.
My God, yo, you ever be like going to say some shit and you mean to say something and it don't come out right? Like, my guy is now the default greeting for people, and sometimes I be fucking it up. So it'll come out funny. It'll be like, my God, or some shit like.
Because it's like, yo, it's like if me and you say, yo, that's my guy.
That's my guy.
That's my guy. But if I say it like, if it's just a random nigga,
that's not my
like,
guy.
My guy. Like, you gotta give it. You gotta put some like
what's
extra,
up, my guy?
some fake sauce on it, like to make the nigga feel like to keep that nigga spirits uplifted because you ain't call him bro or some shit like that. Like, because my guy can also be offensive.
Niggas get offended with they don't get the bro.
So
like, but this shit be fucking me up sometimes. Cause so last week my little brother came, and I hate to call him my little brother, but he is younger than me. So my younger brother came through, like my blood, right? When Holiday and them niggas came through, I'm like, hey y'all, this my brother Jaquan, this my brother Trey, this my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just innate at this point with certain people. You feel me? But I totally get what you mean, yeah. But yeah, that cuz gets me in trouble a lot.
I'm sure.
You know what I don't use? Sis. I would talk to somebody.
Like, only time I use that
Yeah.
is if I'm talking to my actual sisters.
I don't even call them sis.
Like, that's the only time that even gets used. Try and bring back fam.
Yo, my sisters, I'll probably be like, what's up, bro?
Try and bring fam back. Stop calling niggas
with
fam.
with the accent ghoul or just regular fam?
Either way.
Come on, fam.
Like, I like fam.
You know what
bro.
Successfully incorporated into my lexicon, so it's like reflex now? Oh, my days.
Nah, you've been doing that one for a minute,
Yeah.
though. Yeah. So I'm not surprised at that one. What video was that? Because I remember the video you sent me.
Oh, my days! And then that's my favorite meme, too. The little African nigga in the blue shirt and shit. Shout out to meme culture. I hope y'all niggas still thriving. If not, I don't know what to tell you. Shout out to our top cities and countries. If the view is a little fucked up on your screen right now, it's because my chair is broken, okay? So, shout out to the United States, the motherfucking United Kingdom, Canada, Australia, Vietnam, South Africa, India, Germany, Ireland, the Netherlands, Russia, Sweden, New Zealand, Singapore, Indonesia, Poland, United Arab Emirates, Trinidad and Tobago. We got some new ones on here. Denmark, Egypt, Finland, Jamaica. Norway, the Philippines, Belgium, Spain, France, Kenya, Mexico, Uzbekistan, Italy, Japan, and last but not least, South Korea. That's too much. That is too much. And he ain't even got the right flag. Oh, unless he want him great, man.
That was Leonardo.
Oh, okay. Turn your contrast up, nigga. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. All right, yo. Let's get into the top cities, y'all. If I can. Let's see where we at. Shout out to Baltimore, Maryland. I don't know where the rest of this shit. The rest of this should usually be on there. Ain't not on there today. It's all good. I ain't tripping. We appreciate the all the countries that support the wave. We appreciate everyone that has been tuning into the wave. Shout out to everyone watching right now that's not chatting. I appreciate you. And also, shout out to our other sponsor for today, Riverside FM. It's the easiest way to record podcasts and videos in studio quality from anywhere, all from the browser. They're used by huge brands like Fox Sports, the New York Times, Vayner Media, and they've done a great job by solidifying themselves as a leader in the online content recording space, y'all. Make sure you check out that link in the description. Get yourself a discount on behalf of the wave. Now, let's get to the meat of the show. Fonzie, can you pull up some mathematics for me real quick?
Sure can.
Real quick, good brother. Then I got some fun fact check facts coming right behind that big dog.
All right, it's August 11th, 2024. And that's knowledge, all being born of wisdom.
I love it. Shout out to good sister Brittany Runner. Just cuz, yo. Fonzie, did you know on this day in Fact Check Podcast history, one of the greatest of all time, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, joined the Nation of Domination on this day in Fact Check Podcast history? Hall of Famer, Hall of Fame. Although that might get rescinded depending on some of the allegations that have been going around besmirching the good brother Dwayne's name. Updates coming soon. Also, I would like to give a shout out to our first, I believe this is our first trill Japanese hero. All right, our first trill Japanese hero, okay? This nigga, Toyohiro Akiyama. Toyohiro Akiyama is the first Japanese person to be sent into space. He's also known as the space anti-hero. He was not trained as an astronaut, scientist, or engineer, and spent his time in space, mainly craving cigarettes.
No oxygen up this bitch. I can't smoke a Newport.
Another one.
He probably smoked the Marlboro Lights.
What you think go in Japan? Marlboros? Red box? I'm thinking they like a greens
Nah, I'm thinking
or the smooths.
Gold Box.
Ooh.
Gold Box Marlboros.
I could see them in the call center banging the gold boxes. For sure. Or the Nike factories.
Gold Pack.
His journey into orbit was less about scientific discovery and more about journalistic exploration, earning him the moniker Space Anti-Hero.
I think it just went to go.
His candid reporting from the Mir space station, which included his very public struggle with space sickness and a craving for cigarettes, provided a stark contrast to the often idealized image of astronauts. His experience offered a unique human perspective on space travel, one far removed from the sterile environments typically associated with it. Shout out to my guy, our first trill Japanese hero. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that at the end. That was racist. That was very racist. Parks, clean it up. All right, next up, we going Scamdemic. Yeah, write that one down. Stamp that. All right, Scamdemic. Keep in mind, y'all, this is a freestyle show, so some of these topics might be what they supposed to be, some of them might not be. Shout out to my computer. In the 1990s, Ken Mitnick, that's a hell of a name right there, Mitnick, was the FBI's most wanted hacker. However, Mitnick wasn't the only one being watched. When the FBI showed up to his house for a surprise raid in 92, not only had he removed all evidence of his activity, but also left them a box of donuts labeled FBI. Shout out that Ken.
He was hacking them while they was watching them while they was watching him.
Yeah, that's way better outcome than my man from the what was it? The online market. What's the name of that shit, bro? Where they was moving the drugs and shit.
Silk Road.
I forget his name. It was like Pirate Roberts or some shit, right?
The fuck was my bad name?
Like the Dread Pirate Roberts or some shit like that. Cause it's the nigga from
the movie.
Yeah. Either way, bro. When they came and got that nigga, he was in a fucking Starbucks in Seattle trying to clean the hard drive, nigga. He ain't have nowhere to go. They had all his shit, nigga.
Drop a magnet on that bitch, my guy.
Oh yeah? What kind of magnet though?
Strong one.
Yeah, that gotta be some strong shit. Wipe your hard drive out. I tell you what, bro. I feel it. This Mike Tyson thing.
Tyson, yeah.
This is one of the best ones I had. You fucking with it? Water Belly Bubble Gum.
Yeah, that's the one.
For real?
The one.
Picked a good one. He was like, my buddy, the bubble gum man.
Nah, I saw that at the store one day. It was like, let me try that. I like that.
I don't really think it's helping me with like nicotine and shit though. Like you don't get the same effect.
Nah, you don't get the same, but
ain't nothing like a Newport 100.
it'll keep you at bay.
Yeah, but then you could like, I don't know, cause you got OD on a Newport 100 too. That shit had you dizzy as fuck, right? Sit down and all kind of shit.
That's why I didn't do hundreds.
Especially in the summer.
When I worked at Amazon, I did hundreds.
Oh shit! In the warehouse?
But when I did like valet,
but y'all was on the yard too.
Yeah, like that wasn't even. That was when I would like had like the lunch break. You get a 30-minute break. You know what I'm saying? Like 15-minute break. Mm-hmm. So you ain't on that 30. You ain't like you're like all right. I like 100.
Yeah, but shit. That
probably
like
don't even smoke the whole 100.
That shit goofy as shit, bro. I get a 15 and a 30.
I don't do the 100. I like when I stop. By the time I stopped, I was off them hundreds.
Yo, 100 in like 90-degree summer.
Yeah, you killing yourself.
Oh my god.
people don't like see the thing about the cigarettes is the hundreds they smoke different than the shorts. So
You remember the Kings?
yeah,
Talk about
it's
it.
a different smoke. So
Well, thanks, Sugar. I appreciate you. My wife says she can't chat right now because she's driving. You're the best. Yeah, the Kings. When I first got them, I ain't know what I was getting myself into. That fucked my summer up. I had that pack for about 2 months.
shit hit you in the chest.
What?
Yeah, Newport King, nigga. You like,
I used to have to, and that's
What is this?
that's back when niggas used to move around outside, like when we was teenagers. So niggas was on the bikes, niggas was on foot and shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take a break while you walking because your fug done fucked your head up so much and shit. Fucking
your
insane.
cardio gotta be a whole nother level to smoke Newport Kings.
How many miles you think you could walk uninterrupted right now?
The longest walk I've ever taken, that was years ago, was the harbor from downtown at the harbor all the way up to Bel Air and Frankfurt.
Which way did you take? 83?
Nah,
Sorry, you can't take 80.
I don't even remember how niggas made that walk. The niggas did it.
Wait,
Middle of the summer, book bags on,
I'm trying to think of which way you went.
hard hats and shit, strapped to the book bags, harnesses. Yeah.
You'd had to go through like Patterson Park and shit, right?
Nah.
Or like
what the
past
fuck did we
Dunbar
do?
and shit.
That's probably how we did it.
Yeah, y'all had to go that way.
We probably came up,
Woo! And that in itself is a mission. Just
Went
that
through-
first stretch.
went through like under 83 and all of that by like where Bourbon Street was.
Yeah, yeah,
Walked up,
yeah. That sounds about right.
like past the Dunbar Field,
Yep.
through the projects, up Hartford Road.
Y'all niggas some soldiers.
Then
for
probably
that.
cut across at like Erdman.
Nigga, I'm pretty I thought I was pretty in shape. Cause remember one time I told you I had to walk from my old job home, right? So recently, you know where Double T at, right? We'll just call it Double T. I was
By the
really going-
Toyota.
Yeah, I was going to the dispensary right there though. Something.
You was on foot?
Yeah. From here to there. Now in this neighborhood, there's like bike paths and cuts and shit, right?
Yeah.
There and back took me about an hour and 15 minutes, right? When I got back,
Take a nap.
no Frank Ocean. Take a nap. No Frank Ocean. I had to strip off all my fucking clothes. And I didn't pass out, like I didn't lose consciousness
But
or
you
nothing.
just was laying
But I
there.
passed out right there on the floor, bro. I was looking crazy. That shit had me fucked up. I ain't take no breaks. That's why I fucked up, yo.
Gotta
Called
take,
myself.
gotta take some water with you, like.
Nah, see,
Yeah,
I didn't get the
man.
water till
Till
the
you got-
halfway
Nah,
point
you
and
gotta
shit.
take that out the house with you. You like
But that would have been something extra to carry
Hey,
and shit.
when you
And
outside.
I had a book bag on because I wanted to get some beers on the way back. I'm missing the fuck out that walk. So this how I know I'm a good nigga though, bro. This how I know I'm a good nigga. I'm walking down Powers Lane, right? And I see a nigga walking. He looking like I'm looking. Niggas all sweaty and shit. I got the towel. He ain't got no towel. He in the beater. I had a Gatorade in the water.
yeah.
I was killing the Gatorade. It was
Take
doing
this
me
water.
justice.
Take this water, big dog.
Hey, big dog, you need
I'm gonna
this?
tell you what this shit is now, though.
He said, "No, I'm good, big homie."
Nah,
But
take
he
this.
looked so surprised that I offered him
Take
a
this.
water and shit, yo.
I'm gonna tell you what's like. So, yo, on them days like that in the summer, Gatorade ain't even the thing no more.
No,
for
it's
me.
really not. That's
They got you had the Gator Light. You had them, like grown up Pedialytes.
Yeah.
Nigga, those is the ones.
The Pedialytes?
It's called Gator Light.
Gator lights? Oh shit! I
It's
gotta
in a
get
square
a
bottle, just like Pedialyte.
What the label look like?
It's like a white
Let
label.
me fact check it real quick.
Them shits is like that.
100 dreads made me feel like
Yeah.
my soul leaving my body. Oh yeah. See, that shit had me kind of fucked up one day
'Cause
though.
you probably didn't need it.
Probably,
It's
yo.
one, like that's for like when you out in that heat.
That's for when you
sweating
fucked up,
it.
fucked up. All right.
Because it's like boost. It's more electrolytes than a regular Gatorade.
It's Pedialyte for adults. Got you. That shit had me fucked up, bro.
So if you take that when you really don't need that and you drink that,
Yeah.
like it's just a drink,
It's like taking insulin if you're not diabetic and shit.
you be fucked
I
up
was
drinking
looking
that
crazy.
shit.
Like,
And then you
I
put
can't-
too much salt in your body.
I can't drink energy drinks. I can't even drink coffee like that for real. I drank coffee at work the other day. Oh my days. Oh my days. 50 pages, nigga, down the drain. All right, let's see what else we got. Keep it rolling. 4 Houston men were arrested for stealing $600,000 from people. They brought people's information off the dark web and hacked their banking accounts.
It's old school.
Old school hacker.
Old school.
Old school hacker move right there. Shout out them men. All right, I thought this was interesting. Amazon has partnered with TikTok to enable TikTok users to buy items from Amazon without leaving the TikTok app. Fonzie, how do you feel about that?
So it's one of them things I learned through my time there. Amazon's not really like the marketplace is something they got, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they're big on tech. So a lot of shit runs off what they offer their systems, the AWS cloud.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure, like, if TikTok's already like using that, it's in some capacity, they're easily there's nothing for them to integrate some shit into that app for them. Amazon's a tech company.
Oh shit!
People don't realize that, but
yeah, you've been saying that for years.
I mean-
Been saying that for years. Big server energy, big cloud energy,
it's a lot of shit. Like
big
even if-
oversight energy.
Even if it's some shit like, yo, they'll do shit like, let's say you got some tech that I'm using, that I'm licensing from you. Sooner or later, I'm just gonna buy it from you. I'm gonna buy you out.
Right. That's what Image Line been doing with all the plugins and shit.
I don't know if they buying them out or they just licensing.
Both.
Oh, all right. But
Yeah.
yeah, like that's kind of, they'll be like, all right, we'll license this from you for a minute because they know you already got it set up in certain places.
Yeah.
Your infrastructure's already set. So now when I buy you out, I'm not only buying out the technology, now it's mine. Everybody that was licensing it from you is now licensing this shit from me. You get what I'm saying? So
Expert analysis from my guy, Fly Fonzie.
it's good business.
I got some shit for your ass,
My guy?
nigga. This off the top.
What's this?
What's this shit called? 100 gigs for your head top, right? I don't think everything is what it appears to be with this drop.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that is, I don't think this drop has anything to do with artistry, content, appeasing fans, or anything on the like artist side of things.
It's
right?
a chess move.
All right, I'm gonna let you go first. Go ahead.
So one of the things that came out in that battle kind of made it seem like was just like, yo, you just a ill nigga. You use people to get what you want from them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you not as vulnerable. One of the big things was like, yo, back when Drake's music first came out, it was real introspective.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like you felt like you knew a lot about Drake because he was telling you through the music.
Mm-hmm.
Then after a while, shit stopped. So what he did was repurposed a whole bunch of the old shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like all them videos and shit is all of the shit that niggas fuck with him from.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like some of the newer shit's in there too, but a lot of it, a bulk of it's that old shit.
Mm-hmm.
So all he's doing is, it's just like, yo, you just giving, I don't know. It's like you trying to show niggas, oh damn, like the video with him and his mom's in there talking about the Serena shit. You just trying to show people, yo, I am like
My human side.
yeah, you trying to humanizing yourself. Right?
Okay, I am not saying that's not a good assessment. But like I said initially, I have to disagree with you because my initial statement was I don't think artistry played any part in this shit. So now, let me tell you what I think is going on. I think two things. I think one, this was an experiment to see how releasing direct to consumer would go. And two, I also think it was a great big data harvest.
Everybody who go to the website. Then
Everybody who go to that website, and a lot of people went from their phones.
So you got everybody's IP address.
Boom.
And because of the cookies, now, because you went to this 100 Gigs website, Drake shit starts popping up. And yeah, algorithms.
You start getting unsolicited text messages telling you about the new OVO release.
Emails and shit like that.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think
Shit like
that
that,
was.
shit like that, shit like that.
I don't think it had shit to do with shit.
It didn't.
And there's a lot of all the companies are merging. Baby Grange is going to be at Atlantic.
Heard some shit about over there.
The companies are still beefing with TikTok. That's what I think part of that TikTok and Amazon play is. Them trying to recoup some of that money they losing from the fucking music shit right now. Then, I believe part of this shit with that website is Big Grange trying to figure out how to break away from the DSP. Because I feel like the next step in this music business, it's you see it right in front of our eyes. The next step is for Spotify and Apple Music to essentially become labels.
Yeah.
And if they get in that game, that's market share from the big boys. You feel me? Mm-hmm. That's what I think is going on.
I heard some shit about what was going on. I don't know if you saw them Kanye text messages with him and John Monopoly.
Nah, what they fuck they talking about?
Shit, hold on, cause it's
Johnny Monopoly.
what's this, the new ones?
Damn, girl, would you take 100 milligram?
Because he was basically saying, where is it at? He's telling John Monopoly texting, say, yo, co-head of Atlantic, Julie Greenwald, just called me. She just got fired.
Oh shit!
She said the new head is not going to give us a grace period to handle Atlantic's compensation. See, she suggested I let Two Loss and Create know that 40% of all revenue from V1 and V2 needs to be paid to Atlantic. She's saying that if we don't handle immediately, Atlantic will issue takedowns for both. You know, Ty Dolla $ign signed to Atlantic. So there's probably something worked out with these two albums where they like, yo, we get a kickback from that. But being as though Julie, what's my name? Craig, Mike Kaiser, all of them are old Def Jam. So the relationship with Ye is probably there. Where they could be like, all right, yo, we gonna do 40%, but you know what I'm saying? We'll get that when we get that. Let the numbers, let the album have some life, make some money, and then we come back. But if somebody else is taking over that you ain't got that relationship with, they like, nah, we need that bread now.
How you spell Shorty's name?
Julie Greenwald.
Yeah.
Julie, Julie, Greenwald.
ALD. Okay. And let's do it. Give me the article, bitch. Just days after Warner Music Group announced a major leadership shakeup in its recorded music operation, Julie Greenwald, who was named chairman of Atlantic Music Group under the new structure, has announced that she will be departing AMG after 20 years. Greenwald announced her departure during a company town hall on Tuesday, revealing plans to leave Atlantic Music Group by January 2025, according to multiple reports. Hits reports that Greenwald will continue in her current role until September 30th and then serve as a consultant through the end of the year. The news comes as Warner Music Group's recorded music operation undergoes a significant overhaul of its leadership. Elliot Grange, CEO of 10K Projects, has been appointed as CEO of Atlantic Music Group. WMG acquired a 51% stake in 10K Projects for $102 million last year. While Greenwald was initially slated to transition to the role of chairman at AMG, reporting to WMG CEO Robert Kinsel, she has now reportedly decided to leave the company in January. Max Leduza, WMG CEO of Recorded Music, is also departing at the end of September after 8 successful years in the role and 20 at WMG. WMG's restructuring will organize the group's U.S. recorded music operations into 2 label groups. Atlantic Music Group under Grange will oversee Atlantic Records, 300 Elektra Entertainment, and 10K Projects. Meanwhile, Warner Records on the West Coast will oversee Warner Music Nashville, None Such, and Reprise. A major part of the new company restructure will see a flatter structure for Warner's ex-U.S. recorded music operation around the world, said WMG in its announcement last week.
Who signed the Reprise?
Damn, it's still hella sauce on that shit, too.
Who signed the Reprise? Let's see.
So wait a minute. I don't understand this.
Right.
Elliot Grange, the CEO of 10K Projects. Hold on, nigga. I'm trying to has been appointed as CEO. WMG acquired a 51 stake.
This is the shit I was talking about last week.
How do you do that? That's not a conflict of interest?
That's what I was. Remember we was talking about this with Cliff and all of that, with Cliff and KC in here. I was like, yo, that shit doesn't make sense. He sold half the label to him. You know what I'm saying? So you still own half the label. You sold half your shit to Atlantic. You still own half of it, but then you get to run Atlantic. I get to run the company that's got 50% stake, the other half of my stake in my company.
Because
they basically separated all of the.
Because Warner's under Atlantic.
No, Atlantic's under Warner.
Yeah.
They basically separating
urban
and like the legacy acts and all of the other shit. Because when I'm looking at Reprise, who signed the Reprise? You might ask.
Uh-huh.
They must got Frank Sinatra's catalog. Neil Young, Green Day, Cher, Stevie Nicks, Fleetwood Mac, Eric Clapton,
you ain't gotta say nothing
Dean
else.
Martin, Jimi Hendrix, Michael Bublé.
Shout out Boobs.
Maroon 5, Alanis Morissette, Kenny Rogers. God damn it. Like,
Yeah, that's pretty significant.
yeah.
Damn, Julie. Also, rest in peace.
Seal, nigga got Seal. Seal, nigga. Seal was on Reprise.
Rest in peace, Susan. Rest in peace, the former YouTube CEO. Her name was Susan. She has passed away at the age of 56. This has me in I'm befuddlement. I still don't understand how they got this off. This site is awesome. Okay, I got some more digging. And then we can get off this.
Yeah, this shit's weird, bro.
Okay, what does it say? Warner Music Group generated $1.55 billion in calendar quarter 2. Subscription streaming revenues rose 13.7%.
Quarter.
Ain't nobody put shit out this year. The fuck?
Think about that catalog they got though.
Okay. This is for the 3 months ending in June 30th, 2024. According to the company's fiscal quarter 3 results, WMG saw its quarterly global company-wide revenues reach $1.55 billion. Noted in its SEC filing on Wednesday, I bet they don't have that.
It went down, right?
That other transaction.
That quarterly went down, right?
That consistent with the prior quarter, the company's recorded music digital revenue growth was unfavorably impacted by the termination of its distribution agreement with BMG, which it said resulted in $26 million less revenue compared to the prior year quarter. Yes, sir. The company also noted that there was a $3 million unfavorable impact within its recorded music streaming revenue compared to the prior year quarter due to a renewal with one of its digital partners.
So what do we got to do when we losing money? We got to get rid of motherfuckers.
That's the TikTok shit. A renewal with one of its digital
That's
partners.
that. But then you're streaming them, you're streaming money down. So what you got to do? You got to fire motherfuckers.
For WMG's publishing division, the company reports that its digital revenue growth was unfavorably impacted by a $7 million benefit in the prior year quarter due to a ruling by the Copyright Royalty Board in Phonorecords 3, upholding higher percentage of revenue U.S. mechanical royalty rates. Excluding BMG termination, the digital license renewal, and the CRB rate benefit, WMG's total revenue was up 3.1% at a constant currency. I want to see if they got deets on like ad-supported streaming revenues. Yeah, Warner on some shit right now, boy. I was trying to see if we could get numbers on like people's persons, like what exec is responsible for what.
Think about it like
financial success.
Think about it like this.
Yes, sir.
And this was the conversation they was having on last week, but they was talking about this shit. Who's Atlantic's biggest artist?
I do not know at the current moment. Cardi B? I don't know. Young man?
Is he still over there?
I don't know.
But she's one of the biggest artists over there, right?
Who?
Cardi,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
She ain't put shit out in what? Been 6 years now? No album.
Been a fortnight.
Them singles, like, yeah, you can only generate but so much on it.
It's been a score.
Them shits on them album. That first album was going diamond.
Yeah.
That keeps the lights on at the label.
What you mean?
That's the whole thing about the labels. Nah, that's just the whole thing about the labels. You got your anchor artists that keep the lights on.
Right.
And if your anchor artist not putting nothing out,
come on, bro. I'm not rolling.
they making money, but they not making as much money. So now you got to take the money when you got to stretch the money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, motherfuckers that's in here making millions a year.
All right, let me see his fucking roster. See if we can get popping. 75 years. Fuck these niggas, bro. Okay. They got A Boogie with the hoodie. A bunch of white people we don't know that probably make them hella money. I didn't know Busy got signed.
Busy Wax, yeah.
Big Walk Dog, Big Fizzle, Bruno Mars, and Burna.
Last time Bruno dropped.
He has a residency in Vegas.
That money's going to him, the label?
No, it's going to the casino.
That's what I'm saying. So
And probably the
a
label.
wash. If a lot of that's going back to the nigga out there performing for free.
Doesn't that label have a stake in that casino, though?
I don't know. Casino is...
Burna Boy, Cardi, Charlie XCX. I know she moves hella shit, bro. Coldplay. Corday. Ed Sheeran, the legend.
When last time Ed dropped something? Was Ed last album?
Why is she on here? She passed away. So this all Gucci shit is on here, then, right?
Is he still on there?
Don Tizzy. They got Travis.
Nah, Travis is epic.
Is Cactus Jack Atlantic?
I don't.
Okay.
Let me see.
Finesse 2 times. FKA Twigs. Who else we got?
Epic. Cactus Jack is epic.
Okay. Gucci. The boy.
Just joshing.
The boy.
But all of them bringing in them, all of them doing them numbers that, like, they got a lot of artists, right?
Yeah.
But
They got some.
all of them numbers.
Oh no, she don't do music.
All of them numbers, like,
Kevin Gates.
niggas ain't going diamond.
Lil Tyler.
Ski. These
So
niggas
is
not
Lizzo
going-
all the way out of the box then?
still-
Is she cooked?
I don't think so.
You don't think she's cooked? I think Lizzo is cooked, bro. I don't think there's anything she can do except for start a TV show.
She was on that Barbie soundtrack.
How many joints she had on there? I'm about to deep dive Lizzo real quick. Fuck this shit. Fact Check Podcast, episode 156. Bring you the heat.
Oh, Atlantic had that Barbie soundtrack. With Atlantic. I mean, with Mattel.
So you already know how that worked. Let's do the deep dive.
How many monthly Spotify listeners she got right now?
Check it out.
I don't have Spotify. I don't use
Oh, I got
Spotify
you.
like that.
Say less, bro. Say less. This is a team effort. One team, one dream, baby. Lizzo. Not to be confused with the Ozempic. 12.4
million?
Yeah.
A month.
Yeah.
Still banging. She ain't dropped the album in 2 years.
I think she's cooked.
12 million motherfucking listeners a month?
I think she...
That's my scratch.
All right. Last album was...
I just had it pulled up.
Where the fuck is this out?
Special.
Oh, right. What was it?
Special.
And that's 2022, my nigga.
But she still gets 12 million listeners a month.
She has a 2 to 3 year turnaround rate though. Except for 2015 and 2019, that was a 4-year turnaround. But before that it's 13, 15, 19, 22. She should have been dropped. It's down there almost 25.
Probably cooking up.
Cooking up what?
You gotta remember too, yo, with a lot of this shit, yo, a lot of these motherfuckers, it's not them in there writing the songs. They gotta get the right writers. And it's like at a certain point, once you write a couple hit records, everybody trying to get you. You know what I'm saying?
Out of the 3 people that charged her in that sexual harassment shit, 2 of those got dropped. There's only 1 still active.
They probably like, let this play out real quick.
And she be on that church shit, bro.
Do she?
Yeah.
She consider gospel?
Church of God and Christ. That's a international Pentecostal Christian denomination. What do you think our denomination is? What are we like? I guess we're fact checkers. Yo, I'm not rolling. And I don't like how she tried to get Missy out the box.
Did she?
By default, yes.
No.
Come on, yo.
No.
Come on, yo.
No. That's not a thing.
And she ain't had a tour since 23. She's out of here. She's out of here. Lizzo's
toured
cooked.
last year?
Lizzo's cooked.
All right.
That's probably where the lawsuits came from.
Yep.
And Lizzo is someone you would like see at award shows, red carpet
You gotta
shit.
remember too, when I first
Met
found out who
Gala,
Lizzo was,
like-
I never knew who the fuck I didn't know what the fuck she did.
Then she used to interview niggas and
I remember
shit.
she was on Deezus and Mero one time back in the day, and I was like, yo, they interviewed her, and I was like, oh, I don't know who this is. Then I looked her up online, like saw her Instagram, followed it, still didn't know what she did.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? Then a few years later, it was like, oh, she coming out with an album. She sings.
Speaking of Deezus and Mero, is Mero still putting out bullshit content?
No, he got the podcast with Mello. That shit
That's
pretty
not-
good.
that doesn't count.
Yeah.
That's a Mello thing.
I couldn't check. I don't.
What the fuck is this? Victory Light. He has a new pod. Doing pretty good views.
Okay.
Come on, yo, this kind of shit. The Kid Mero gets his hairline resurrected. Like, what the fuck are we doing, bro? Your favorite chain is cooked. R.I.P. Red Lobster. Like, what? Stop simping. DJ Academics and Kasana fumble their sloppy summer. Like, what the fuck are we doing, yo? Mero, do better, yo.
Damn. I know he was out there doing that.
You get your hands on that college 25 yet?
Still got my Xbox One, bro. I don't play that much.
This nigga, Danny from the Stop, needs to be stopped.
Yeah.
Getting sick of y'all. All right, what else we got? What else we got in that motherfucking stream of consciousness, man? That was a good industry talk, though.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the U.S. Olympic coordinated swim team do Smooth Criminal? It's pretty outstanding. Let's check that out when you get a chance. Also, there is word that Cash App users could receive up to $2,500 as part of a $15 million settlement after the company was accused of negligence following 2 data breaches. If you had Cash App in 2018, you will be able to submit a claim for up to $2,500. Shout out to Cash App. You want to submit a claim, bro?
I'm about to see. I'll take 2,500.
I definitely would, man. All right. Dumbass of the week. 2 19-year-olds from Miami were arrested after stealing 15 forklifts worth over $500,000 from a Miami-Dade business, hoping to cash out and split the money. What the fuck? What the fuck, Fonzie?
Hey.
Nah, I need more information on this. I need to know how they got the forklifts out, where they took them to hold.
Shit's coordinated.
All right, shout out to NBC6 in Florida. Okay, 2 men were arrested after getting caught stealing $500,000 worth of forklifts from a business in Miami-Dade County. Elijah Ruiz and Eddie Baptiste. It's always them Baptiste niggas. Both face charges of first-degree grand theft, burglary, and criminal mischief, according to arrest reports. On Sunday, August 4th at 5:19 p.m., forklift parts and equipment notified the police of a burglary where 15 forklifts were stolen. 5:19 p.m. on August, that's a Sunday? Yeah, they probably would have been closed. You think? According to the arrest report, CEO Lazaro Suarez, that's a hell of a fucking name, yeah. Shout out my nigga Larazzo Suarez, told police that the business gates are secured with a lock during non-business hours. A maintenance worker on duty during the weekend had noticed that the gates were open around 10 a.m. on Sunday and that the lock on the front had been forcibly cut through. At approximately 1 a.m., surveillance footage showed 2 male suspects climbing the main gate and using a power saw to break through the lock from inside. Later at 3 p.m., the suspects returned in a black Range Rover and stole more forklifts. There were approximately 5 suspects in the vehicle. Detectives obtained the license plate of the Range Rover, but later found it abandoned. Detectives also found that the dark-colored 4-door BMW was alongside a Range Rover when the forklifts were getting stolen. When detectives arrived at the scene of the investigation, they saw the 2 assailants arriving in a dark-colored BMW, the same vehicle used in the burglary. When the 2 suspects saw police, they quickly made an unlawful U-turn and sped away. This resulted in a chase with officers, according to the arrest reports. Throughout the chase, one suspect drove erratically, making unlawful turns and running a red light, police said. Eventually, the suspect ditched the vehicle and ran away on foot despite officers' commands to stop. The other suspect stayed in the vehicle and was ordered to get out of the vehicle, but he refused. When police officers tried to handcuff him, he resisted. After searching him and beating his ass, they found a Yale key to a forklift and marijuana in his possession. The other suspect, who was stopped in front of a gas station, also resisted when officers tried to put him in handcuffs, police said. When he was placed in the back of the police car, after he had his ass whooped, he managed to free himself from the handcuffs and run away before he was caught again, and got his ass whooped again. Both suspects were later transported to the Midwest station without incident. When officers searched the BMW, they found a 9mm pistol with 9 rounds in the pocket of the driver's door. According to the arrest report, the clothing used in the burglary was also found in the back of the vehicle and matched the physical description of the masked subjects seen breaking into the forklift shop. They still ain't telling me how the fuck they transported 15 forklifts. That's the information I need, my nigga.
There's a truck somewhere, yeah.
Yo, they said they had a Range Rover and a BMW.
Trailers. You paying niggas with trailers and trucks?
Let's see what WPGL talking about.
Same exact shit.
You right. found some of the forklifts off Northwest 74th Avenue in Medley as they were at the site. Pulled up to in the BMW. Now hold up. One shit said 9mm. This one say a Glock 48. But they could both be the same thing, right? All right. Shout out there, man. Shout out to the police for their diligent police work. What you
Glock
think?
48 is a 9.
Huh?
That's a 9.
Yeah. What you think about your man Nelly getting popped with the
That's
Skittles?
Weird. You just had a baby.
With the Skittles.
Didn't he just have a baby?
I think Ashanti just had a baby.
Right, but what you out doing gallivanting and
apparently going on vacation because I think he was at the airport.
Skittles.
Why are you taking Skittles to the airport, bro? And then how you get popped with the Skittles?
Had the Teslas and shit.
Yo, fam.
Crazy.
All you had to do, throw that shit in like an Advil thing or something. You can't travel with
You
them?
probably had the bitches in a plastic bag.
Right, looking all stupid and shit.
Why you got a bag of pills, Nelly?
Probably rolled them bitches up.
Rolled the bag up, shit all neat.
Fuck is
Then
you
that dumb
doing,
nigga probably
bro?
had him in his carry-on.
Absolutely, yeah. That's
Nigga
all,
was about to be on that plane. Freaky.
that's what all the rappers. Why are the rappers getting freaky on planes, yo? And don't let that been a Southwest plane.
Fuck him a designer on them planes, man.
So now look, Drake officially releases 3 new 100 gig songs to streaming services. See, we gonna get y'all some money too, man. Just be cool. We gotta do this data harvest real quick, man.
Is these shits out? 100 gigs single.
Is 21 shitting on K Dot on one of them shits? That's the word. Word in the street.
He don't want that neither.
21.
They'll get
You
a
know
phone
that nigga
call.
think he the gangster's nigga.
They'll get a phone call.
From who? Whack?
No.
Who would 21 get a call from?
Somebody's big homie will get a call from another big homie.
I
Like,
think
yeah.
21 is the big homie, yo.
Then he'll get a call from Top.
Probably one of them QC. You know.
No, he'll get a call from Top himself.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You feel
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
For sure.
What we doing?
What's this I'm hearing? Hey, young man. You got something you want
These
to get off your chest?
preposterous accusations I'm
Yeah,
hearing
bro.
about.
What's this shit I'm hearing? All right, we already talked about Vultures. Let's see who else dropped. Lotto's 3rd album, Sugar Honey Iced Tea. Check out any of them. All right. There's a Lotto slide on there. What she say? You ice turns to water or some shit like that. It was goofy. Danity Kane, Aubrey O'Day says, Diddy, get out of here. I'm kind of fat though. Elsewhere, Benny the Butcher and Larry June continue to feed their loyal fan bases with surprise offerings.
Larry June shit wasn't surprised. He told them
Logic.
it was coming.
Logic. Chloe Bailey. Yeah.
Larry June shit slap.
Okay. I have not had a chance to get to it yet. This Lotto has features from Meg, Cardi, Sierra, Nudie, Flo Milli, Honcho, like the artist Honcho,
Yeah.
Coco Jones, Tizo Touchdown, Adlib King, and Mariah the Scientist. It's pretty decent.
Expensive.
Producers Jetson May, Earl on the Beat, OZ, Pooh Beats, Go Grizzly, and Dowd. Dowd. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Expensive.
Yeah, it's RCA.
Because I know what's the Go Grizzly work with. What's the writer name? London J.
Shout out to Ryan Leslie. I had some Ryan Leslie smoke. Not smoke, but some like heat.
Can't forget that Quavo single.
No, we're going to get to that. Hold up.
There was a very specific intent captured at the initiation of the conversation. So I didn't just say, hey, here's my number, shoot me a text, what's up? I said, look, shoot me a text to get my new album. What's your information? Once I have the information, here's a link to get the album. Once that intent is captured, then you have an incredibly high conversion rate. So 1 out of every 2, about 17,000 people actually bought that record. They bought it for $10. That's 170,000. I now have a Rolodex, a record, a ledger of every single person that's willing to actually spend money with me directly. So now, not only do I have names, not only do I have emails, not only do I have telephone
Sounds
numbers,
familiar, doesn't it?
He been on
city,
this.
state and country information. So now I'm going on tour. Even though only 17,000 people in my phone actually bought my record, they all brought a friend or 2 or 3 or 5 to the concerts when I announced.
Man, you got real fans. Niggas bringing friends.
You see what I'm saying? Though it's like, yo, that's another one of the reasons I think they was blackballing him now.
Yeah, he was on.
Like outside of the shit with old boy over there.
Yeah.
When he got on that direct-to-consumer shit that he was on, pushing that shit heavy, I think they was like, oh, nah, we got to keep him out the mix.
All right. This Polo G is called Hood Poet. How you feel about Polo G? I never got into him.
Me neither.
All right, he's got features from Patron Saint, Future, Lil Durky, Glorilla, Offset, 4-2, Herbo.
Was it him and Fabio that had the Bop It record?
I don't know.
Bop It.
The Kid Leroy.
Polo G is Chicago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Honcho and Friday. Producers Southside, TM88, ATL Jacob, Cub Beats, Nick Pats, and Alan Ritter, and that is on Columbia. Benny the Butcher, Summertime Bitch. Oh, Summertime Butch site. Features BSF, of course, Ed Lover, Rick Hyde, El Camino, and Amber Simone. Producers Harry Fraud, Street Runner, Nichols Productions, Harlem Zone, and Elijah Hooks. Label is Black Soprano Family.
These are the real Sopranos.
Yes, sir. Larry June doing it for me, man. No features, just him. Producers Cardo, Jake One, Harry Fraud, DJ Khalil, and Cooking Soul. Label is Free Minded Records, and Empire. Shout out, guys. What else we got? Logic, Ultra 85. Features are DJ Drama. Is this a Gangsta Girls, bro?
It better not be.
No, it's not a Gangsta Girl. Okay. DJ Drama, Z Loopers, A Day, Lucy Rose, Robert Ivory, T-Man the Wizard. Producers are Logic, 6, Beat Butcher, Colleen Ellis, and Bobby Campbell. The label is 301 BMG. That's not rap.
What?
Southside.
Yeah, he dropped a project on 808 Day.
He's rapping?
Yeah, he's always rap.
Yeah, I'm good on it.
He's actually pretty good.
I'm not down it.
He's actually giving up some of his own beats, like, to niggas to put on their albums and shit.
What?
Like, what was that Big Sean song? I got the moves. I make them titties move. I make the bitches move. You don't remember that?
Nah.
I got the moves.
I got the moves.
I got the moves.
I make them titties move. Did you see the Young Miami shit?
I didn't see the Young Miami shit. I seen Axe breakdown of the Young Miami shit.
How you feel about all that?
I feel like Academics hit a lot of that shit on the nose, but he also has a lot of insider information.
Right.
So a lot of the shit, a lot of the points that he was hitting was true.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, basically like, yo, he got into how once she got with Diddy, you could tell her attention wasn't on music no more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know he was, I don't want to use the word empower, but I didn't know he was putting her in position as much as he was.
Nah, I kind of figured. But it's like Academics also said, at some point when you spending all this money, like old school pimp move, I gotta get an ROI.
Yeah, I don't want to be a misogynistic asshole here, but it appears as though sexual favors were being given. But that's still an asshole thing to say.
He was on Red Pill Act shit on that one.
Shout out to those guys. Never should Saucy Santana conduct an interview. I don't even like seeing that thing on my television, bro. And I don't care how that sounds. That nigga needs to go away.
Act was cooking him the whole time.
I'm sure of it.
He was like, Silverback Gorilla actually got a point right there.
Act funny as shit. All right, 2 more things, and then we might can get the fuck out of here. Travis Scott was arrested in Paris recently. He will not be charged after being arrested. He allegedly attacked a security guard at the swanky George V Hotel, according to reports. The guard was trying to break up an existing scuffle between Travis and his bodyguard. Prosecutors in Paris said in a statement, "I can confirm police were called to the hotel and arrested the rapper for assaulting a security guard. The security guard had intervened to separate the rapper from his bodyguard. Paris Public Prosecutor's Office," that's an awesome name, the Paris Public Prosecutor's Office, "has referred the case to the First District of Judicial
PPPO?
Police." Yeah, that's fire. Disorderly intoxication as well. What an asshole. Travis Scott is a weirdo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shit. Oh, nah, I seen that shit. Ross got sued by that nigga that got fucked up at a car show. Alright, last story for the day. Yep, you guessed it. The Fuji store has been canceled, y'all. Now, when this tour was announced, I'm pretty sure myself and Fly Fonzarelli told you niggas there was not a snowball's chance in hell that this shit was going down. But we got some information. Praz has seemingly blamed his Fuji's bandmate Lauryn Hill for the group's recent tour cancellation, noting that the cat's out of the bag. He was spoken with by TMZ on Friday, and he seemed to place the fault solely on Hill's shoulders. He said, "I saved her reputation for 20 years by not telling my side of the story, but oops, cat's out the bag." Lauryn Hill has yet to respond to Praz's claims. Hill lashed out at the media while breaking her silence on the last-minute cancellation of her U.S. tour with the Fugees. After the 18-date trek was scrapped without explanation earlier this week, the Lost Ones artist issued a statement in which he appeared to blame the act's tour on low ticket sales, which she says was the result of media sensationalism. In an Instagram post, the iconic rapper and singer said, "With difficulty, the decision was made to pull down our upcoming North American tour dates. The shows in the UK and Europe are moving forward as planned. Last year, I faced an injury that necessitated the rescheduling of some of my shows.
Necessitated.
Regrettably, some media outlets' penchant for sensationalism and clickbait headlines have seemingly created a narrative that has affected ticket sales for the North American portion of the tour." That is a crazy way to say my shit ain't moving. "The trust and faith I have in my intentions and my commitment to my art seem to have been overshadowed by this unfortunate portrayal. The audiences in the UK and Europe, I haven't heard her speak this much in years. The audiences in the UK and Europe not only haven't seen the Miseducation anniversary performance yet, they also haven't seen the Fugees perform together in over 25 years! Exclamation. Performing for my fans is a profound exchange of energy and emotion that excites me every time. Every show is a piece of my expression and testament to our connection and shared love for music." She chat GPT this shit. "I can assure you that no one is more disappointed about not being able to perform than I am." And then she signed off by saying, "Know that I am not only grateful for those who appreciate and support my art, but that I fight and I push through all kinds of resistance to put together experiences that mean something for all of us. I love being able to bring these performances to you. I appreciate your understanding. We're looking forward to performing at the shows in the UK and Europe in October. And for our friends in North America, when these unforeseen circumstances are resolved, we'll be back full force. With love, respect, and honesty. Miss Lauryn Hill." Okay, Fonzie, I have one more thing before we leave, but because now I'm intrigued. I thought this nigga got locked up.
Yo, didn't he? Deeper darker, yo. Now that you say that, I remember all that shit with him and the
This was
The
August
Asians.
of last year.
with the Asians, right?
Guilty
With the he was tied in with the Asian
with the Asians. Okay, guilty in federal court, 10 criminal counts, and international conspiracy, reaching the highest levels of the U.S. government. How do I search that, yo? Fuck.
federal case search.
Fact Check Podcast giving you the real shit. Former lawyer for Fuji's rapper fined and sentenced to probation in contempt case. David Kenner. That's one of them OJ niggas, ain't it?
Who?
This guy.
What's his name?
Kenner.
Who's OJ's team? Shit. I don't remember that.
And see, that's about the lawyer. I want to know. Retrial. All right, shout out Vulture. Somehow they like pawn that shit off on the lawyer, bro.
See? He tied into some different shit.
Yeah, he gotta be. With new lawyer. Convicted. As he awaited sentencing. Okay, due to alleged misdeeds of both government prosecutors as well as his prior attorney.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna do no time, bro.
Nigga out about to go on tour.
With his, but he can't do the international shits because they sitting on his passport. And it really implies here in this article that the only reason they was doing that North American tour was to help this nigga with them fucking fines. So for him to be talking kind of spicy like that, it would behoove him to shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Especially when you're the one out of the three with the lesser catalog, influence, and popularity.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. It was a fun show. Freestyle show. We ain't done one of these in a while. We'll be back next week. Hopefully I'll update the notes. And we will see you fuckers then. Thanks for tuning in.
You know, they say all men are created equal, but you look at me and you look at Small Joe, and you can see that statement is not true. See, normally if you go one-on-one with another wrestler, you got a 50-50 chance of winning. But I'm a genetic freak, and I'm not normal. So you got a 25% at best at beating me. And then you add Kurt Angle to the mix, your chances of winning drastically go down. See, the three-way at Sacrifice, you got a 33 and a third chance of winning. But I got a 66 and 2/3 chance of winning because Kurt Angle knows he can't beat me and he's not even going to try. So, Samoa Joe, you take your 33 and a third chance minus my 25% chance and you got an 8 and a third chance of winning at Sacrifice. But then you take my 75% chance of winning if we used to go one-on-one and then add 66 and 2/3%. I got 141 and 2/3 chance of winning at Sacrifice. See, Nick Joe, the numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you at Sacrifice.
Like, nigga, we got one life. You can't, it ain't no redos. Nigga, this shit don't last 1,000 years. Most niggas live to what, 60, 70? That ain't a long time if you really think about it. Then by the time you start getting money and enjoying life, nigga, you can already live 20% of your life. Then another 40% of your life, nigga, you're gonna be old, so you ain't gonna really be able to do a lot of shit. So what do you really only get 40% of life to really just live and have fun for real, if you really think about it. Because you gotta calculate the half of your life that you sleep. So if you 70, I ain't even gonna say half, because don't nobody sleep 12 hours. But nigga, if you live to be 70, at least 25 of them years your ass sleep. So you really only living to be what, 45? That's you're alive. 10 of them years you a child. So 35. Then you gotta think about the broke years where you really don't get to move around and really be who you are for real because you don't got the funds. So that's another 5, 10 years. So nigga, you really only got a real 20 years to really live your life for real, if you think about it. So all that bullshit don't really be worth it at the end of the day. None of it. Any beef that exists ain't worth it. Any feud, any fucking relationship that was like, y'all broke up over some bullshit, that shit wasn't worth it. Any fucking decision, like, nigga, we got one life. You can't, it ain't no...
I will give you a show like you have never, ever seen before. Why? Because I can.